Hey, Doug, you're live.
Alrighty. Hi everybody. How come I don't see it on the Facebook thing? Hi everybody. Do you?
Because there's a delay, man. We've been over this. There's a delay.
Oh, I forgot. I forgot. All right. Here we go. Now I see me. Hey everybody. Doug's open mic. This is the first virtual one, so there's probably going to be a little chaos and hilarity going on, but glad to see everybody. For the very first one, I have my buddy Brad Bensko here, who's a great musician. Just I've known Brad. I don't know, 5 years, 10 years, whatever. Brad, you there? Hello.
Am I there? Can you hear me? There
I
we are.
can.
I see myself now.
I can hear you. How you been?
Fantastic. I'm doing well, man. Quarantining, trying to keep busy. I've got a lot of projects I've been doing, and getting ready to record another record. So I've been having a lot of downtime, but I'm trying to put it to use as much as possible. So
Yeah. We don't we all? Don't we all?
yeah.
Uh,
Some days are good, some days are not so good. So
yeah. Well, we do what we got to do.
absolutely.
So start us up. Give us a song. What? That's what we're here for, right? Let's go. But give us a
Well,
little. Just give us a little backstory first about the song.
you got it. All right. Well, this song is uh, it's one that hasn't gone onto a record yet, but I have plans to. I've got a couple of plans. I'm going to be the next record I'm recording is going to be more live in the studio. Going to have a couple of different players on it. It's going to be more R&B blues based. But in coordination with that, I'm also going to be trying to release a song a week or every other week. Just some of the oddball ones that don't really fit on any album in particular. I'm going to be doing those on Bandcamp starting this week, trying to do it every week or every other week. And this is one of those songs. I wrote this quite a long time ago. I think I wrote it probably about 12 or 13 years ago when I first started college. This is called Won't Back Down Again. Oh no, I won't back down again. No matter what was said, I won't stop myself. It's gonna be sometime before I'm back on my feet again. Well, I don't even know what to say. But if I turn back in regret, with nothing being said, I wouldn't face myself. Oh, I'd be so lost, not knowing which way to turn. Well, I don't even know what to come with me now. Stop all of your crying. Surreal, but somehow I think things could work out now. But there's something to this game. To me, it's not the same. How good, who's to blame? Going through this life, sometimes it is one to lay down and die. I don't even know
All right. Good stuff. Good
Thank you.
stuff. So, on your new record, you're gonna do a vinyl copy also.
That's the plan anyway. If I can get the funding and everything, I'm trying to save up for it. Uh, but I can save considerably trying to engineer it myself as well. But same thing as last record. Doing it all on tape and you know, trying to get a bit of a Stax Records, Chess Records vibe on it. So
Yeah.
that's the
So
plan.
back in the day, I'm kind of
Yeah.
old, So I mean, vinyl was all we had. I mean, and a vinyl. How much does a vinyl go for these days?
Oh, it depends. Sometimes I see them going for 20, sometimes 30, sometimes I see them for 15, but generally around the $20-$25 range.
So 20 actually, I actually went back and did the math. That $20 is about what a record cost in today's money back in the 70s. I mean,
Really?
yeah, when you figure $3 and then you put in inflation and you just throw a calculator in, and so it's about the same price. So, or the other way to look at it, minimum wage back then was like $1.50 an hour, and big albums were around $3. I'm gonna say, I'm kind of guessing. So it took you 2 hours of work. So these days the minimum wage is like 10. 2 hours of work is 20. So it's about the same price. I mean,
Yeah.
but back in when I was in high school and college, when I bought most of my records, I mean, 20, $20. If you're making $10 an hour, $20 is 2 hours worth of work. Well, you're only working 20 hours a week, probably. So I mean, so buying an album was a weighty decision. You would go into a record store. Imagine that. There used to be stores that was just nothing filled with vinyl records, if you can imagine such a thing. But I mean, it was really cool that you could just kind of go through the bins and stuff, and and there was always the bargain bin. There's always a chance of finding a little gem in the bargain bin. So
Yeah. It's funny. Kat and I were just having a conversation about this the other day. I was talking about my um, sometimes frustrations with music streaming platforms, and it's a complicated issue. I think in a lot of ways it's super great getting yourself out there. There's no physical product, that's super convenient, but there's something. I was telling her about just like the commitment of no, I'm saving up this money, and I'm going to do my research, and I'm going to buy an album that's good. Or
yep,
if this album cover looks good, I'm just gonna you take a chance. And
yep,
most of the time I was lucky enough to take a chance, and it worked out well. I can even just remember, it's and the other thing is those moments just kind of stick in your head. You had to do a lot to go get a record.
Oh, absolutely.
You drove down there, or had your parents go, with you, drive you down there. I mean, I remember as a kid going to Mystic Disc and finding old Beatles records and stuff. But you saved up your money, and you browsed around and you made a choice.
Yeah, it was a weighty decision.
It was, yeah, and I kind of like that because it makes the moment and that record stick out more in your head. I've got a lot of vinyl now, and I can pretty much remember the story behind every single one, just because you go through something to go get it.
And playing the record was also a little bit of a decision, because you had to put it on the you had to get it out, you had to take it out of the sleeve, you had to put it on the turntable, you had to, and once you did all of that, you're going to listen to a whole side. You're going to listen
totally.
You're going to listen 20 minutes, and then, and again, since you didn't have, not like today when some people have like 10,000 songs. You had 20, 30 albums. When you'd listen to the ones you had more often and more concentrated, so you get to know those really, really well.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think that I think there's good and bad that comes with it. Even though I'm a bit of a Luddite myself, I do feel like when I was just listening to physical product, my listening was deeper. It wasn't as vast. Like now you have so much that you can listen to. So I can discover bands that I never would have discovered, back in the day. But I'm faced with all of these decisions, which I'm bad at making to begin with. But, it's so my listening becomes more sporadic and I guess vast, but it's less deep than it used to be. I don't dig into a record as much as I used to.
Yeah, and I'm
But it's an adjustment, It's not
I'm just the same. I'm a little lazy. It's like it just put on iTunes, run it through some speakers, and just let it go. Put on shuffle. It's just
Yeah. It's different, but I do love, the thing that's cool is that now it's a really special occasion. I when I'm home, I'll pick up a record and I'll sit there and I'll just listen to it. And that's what I really love. It's like that special time that you can set aside for yourself to just listen to both sides of a record and just really commit to that. And I really like that.
So by the way, do you have a Venmo account per-chance?
I do, yeah.
So let Ben know what it is in case somebody wants to send you a quick tip.
Oh, well, thank you for plugging that, Doug. I appreciate it. It's at Bradley with a capital B, and that's BRADLEY, and then dash Bensko, capital B ENSKO. Just my name.
All right, so you're doing new albums. Obviously, no gigs these days.
It's been a little tough in that regard. It's definitely an adjustment, but definitely better to be safe.
You doing any lessons?
I am. Yeah, I'm still teaching lessons, and I have about 10 students every week that I teach.
Over the internet type deal?
Yeah, it's a similar thing. We use Zoom or FaceTime, and I teach piano, guitar, and actually even I taught ukulele yesterday too, which
Yeah.
Just...
All right, so there's another thing, people. If you're looking for a teacher, Mr. Brad. Just saying.
Yeah, it's fun. I love teaching. It's really cool to see a student just kind of get something and take off.
Yeah.
Especially when you say something that really resonates with them. I love that experience. I love that moment, and then just something kind of catches on fire. And,
yeah, I know. Especially sometimes you get a young kid. I did it for a while. I was mediocre at best, and sometimes I just say, you know what, go see this guy because you're getting better than me. You're embarrassing me.
Yeah, there's definitely that moment, when the student surpasses the teacher, and you just
and just let them go.
Basically, pass them on to someone else. And
just let them go.
It's great. It means that you did a good job.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So.
And the other thing which never bothered me is like sometimes you'd have somebody and it's like, I think we're gonna stop now. He's not getting, it's like, and I was like, no problem. I said, long as he knows, he might be 9 years old, and he took lessons for 6 months. When he gets to be 14, all of a sudden you'll see. He may just take it right back up again, and because he already knows how to do it, So I was like, not a problem. Let him try everything. If he wants it, he knows he can do it, and he can always take it up again.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
All right. So this is a funny thing with not a funny thing. I think it's an amazing thing. So Brad's girlfriend Kat is an amazing fiddle player and vocalist. And
I don't know if you heard, but we are fiancés.
Oh, fiancé now. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I think I did know that.
Oh, gotcha. We leveled up.
Leveled up. So once a year I do a gig with Brad, and it was sort of like, hey Brad, any chance you can get Kat to come play with us? And he goes, no, she's busy. It's like, oh, wait. I said, what's she doing? Oh, her band is opening for Jerry Douglas on a national tour. I was like, oh, I guess that's better than playing with DUG. And for those people who don't know, Jerry Douglas is, I would say, the #1 dobro player in the United States.
Oh, he's fantastic. He's super fantastic. Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, I could ask her, but I'm pretty sure that.
I'm pretty sure Jerry Douglas is going to win that one.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a great show. Seeing them open and then seeing the Earls of Leicester with Jerry Douglas. Oh man,
Yeah, you must
Got a
be able,
chance to see
if they're around, you must get like special treatment. You can go backstage with her and see Jerry Douglas and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I did meet him one time. Yeah, he's super cool guy.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
How about another song?
Another song. Let me switch my microphone back on. That reverb. All right. This song is actually from around the same time period. It's one that I'm probably going to be releasing in a couple of weeks, and I just got to get a fiddler down here. Not sure if you can guess who that is, but a set fiddler / vocalist down here to record some parts with me on it. This song, I kind of left it sitting for a really long time. I think what inspired it was a Rolling Stone article that I read around the beginning of my time at University of New Hampshire back in 2008, and I just read not to get pessimistic or anything, but I read an article on global warming, and it just kind of it scared me, and I started thinking about just a lot of things that I had to consider in the world, and this song kind of came out of it. But I've been thinking about it more recently, just with these more recent events, and it's been resonating with me a little bit more. This song's called "What's Happening Here." Last night I laid in bed trying to get some sleep, haunted by images telling tales that made me weep. Rising, I crept to the window of my room, only to see that these prophecies had come true. Well, I've seen faces, people, places, and more. Doctor, tell me just a second of your time and say what's happening here. Oh, my poor child, what is this world that you have been born in? Where evil lurks and goodness is wearing thin. What's all this gray to a mind reading only black and white? Blissfully playing while danger creeps out of sight. Well, I've seen war bombs, heard your war songs and more. Mr. President, just a second of your time and think what's happening here. Oh, where do we draw the line? thinking of your time and say what's happening here.
Alrighty.
I just want to let everybody know, and I have a blanket around me because I'm freezing in my house. Brad, you're amazing. I just wanted to let everybody know that Doug is not blind. I think he has his monitor to his left and his camera to his right, so he is just going off of sound right now, and it's kind of crazy.
It's a little bit of a problem.
It's a little insane. Also, is Toby in the room with you?
Yeah.
Horrible. It's
all right. Well,
all I can hear is Toby.
Unfortunately, you know what? Give me 5 seconds to get rid of him.
All right. Hey,
I'll
Brad.
be right back.
Brad, it's just you and me right now.
What's
hey,
going on, man?
and Kat, who is watching.
Yes, I see her comments coming. Oh, I got a woohoo from Kat.
Actually, Kathleen, would you like to come on the show? What are you doing right now?
I don't think she's doing anything.
Comment yes or no if you'd like to come on the show right now, and just say hey to everybody. It would make Doug's life. Yeah. So I'm gonna send. You know what? I'm not even gonna wait for you. I'm gonna send you a link. Yeah. How long have you had the mustache, man? Is that a quarantine thing, or is that
I was wondering if someone was gonna ask that.
Yeah.
You know, it started out. I don't know. I had I'm starting to grow some scruff because I was being lazy and I was quarantined. Screw it. I'm not gonna see anyone. Whatever. And then I just thought, yeah, let's see how this looks, and I just kept it going. And I've got I'm actually applying to be a police officer, and I just needed to get that 80s cop look going. I thought that would help my odds. No.
Awesome. Doug is back. All right, I'm gonna let Doug come back on. Don't tell him about the surprise.
You got it.
He's gonna freak out.
What?
Yeah.
All right, I'm back. I took care of the dog thing, but I can't take care of the monitor thing till next episode.
That's all right.
Oh, I got another vinyl story.
Another vinyl story.
So back when I was in college, all of a sudden my mom said, "What do you want for Christmas?" I want the album. So I sent her to the store to get me a Mothers of Invention album. And all of a sudden she came on Christmas. She goes, "Doug, when I bought this album and went to Leach, they had to take it out from underneath the counter. How come?" I said, "Mom, you don't want to know, and you don't want to listen to it either."
Oh, that's so funny you say that. Mothers of Invention, man, I love that stuff. I still actually I just started listening to that stuff again, but
it's so complicated. I have trouble listening to it, to tell you the truth. Some of the stuff I like about it, some of it is just like I just don't get. I have to say.
The thing I love about it is that it sounds like nothing else that I've ever heard.
Oh, absolutely.
And Frank Zappa, he just like, for those of you who don't know the Mothers of Invention, it was Frank Zappa's like first, recording band, and it was a bunch of LA musicians that he, kind of was the brainchild of, and they came out with just this, I guess probably Freak Out, their first album, was probably their most tame record, and even that. It's got, it had elements of Musica Concrete where, he'd do like all these tape loops and tape manipulation and everything. And, he would turn genres on their just upside down. He would use like doo-wop and stuff, and it just like put all of it together in this weird cacophony of sounds. And I love it. I don't know. There's something about it. Sometimes I'm not in the mood for it, but it's like it's like Captain Beefheart. Sometimes I'm in the mood to sit down and listen to that, and then sometimes I gotta listen to something a little more, regular.
Yeah, but pretty good. I mean, what's another band like that? The B-52s were like that. You know, they were
Totally.
Yeah.
The B-52s
They were
definitely
like
that,
like
yeah.
nobody else ever.
Doug, stop talking for a second.
Okay.
I have. I love you, Doug. That's why I'm able to say this. Stop talking for a second, because I need you to look at your computer.
All right, I'm looking.
All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
Hi, Doug.
Oh, this is so good. That is a surprise.
My sweet, sweet Kathleen.
Oh, she is.
I
Oh,
was
my
not
fave.
expecting to do this,
Oh, cool.
but I'm glad I'm here.
Yeah.
I've been enjoying the show immensely.
Yeah, I love, good. So you hear my little Jerry Douglas story for you, I'm sure.
I
right?
loved it. So great. And he is a nice guy.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure. You know what? You can tell. I don't know how you can tell.
Yeah, he's very jolly.
Very jolly. Oh, you know what? It would be good to be jolly. I was like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's great. Him
So
and the
can you-
girls.
can you do a song? Per chance or no?
I
Or-
could. I need to go get a violin and maybe something to put this camera somewhere and a phone charger because it's going to die.
yeah, all that stuff. Well,
But-
So
what-
no, just no. Yeah, you don't have to play a song.
Oh, it'd be so good. Ben, you don't know what you're missing. Well, you do know what
I
you're
do know what
missing.
I'm missing. I've heard her many times. I'm a huge fan, but that's.
All right.
Yeah, this is-
Here's the thing.
It was just an
Brad's
idea.
thing.
Can we
I
have-
don't care. If you feel like playing,
Yeah, if you want to play,
if
if it would make you happy, then you absolutely can. But you don't have to.
But if you want the night off, you take the night off.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah,
we can
take the
just
night
have,
off, I know.
We could just have both of them on the show sometime,
Yeah, when
Yeah,
they actually can be in the same room together again
or
someday.
not,
That's
or
true.
not. Whatever. I mean, hopefully they would get to be in the same room again very soon. But either way.
I don't know.
Either
Does
way.
if they're both playing together, does it sync very well? I'd
No,
be
not
afraid
at all.
about syncing. I would be
Not at
afraid
all.
about the syncing.
Nope.
I don't
It
think
won't
it'll
work. It will not work at all.
I didn't think so.
Well,
Plus, if I
could
give her a
come
cue,
on
like a
some
little
other
eye
time,
wink or something,
unless-
she'll get a second late and she'll be like, "What?"
Yeah, we'll connect on our eye moments or
Yeah.
eyebrows.
I'll just have to anticipate. I'll give the cue, the 5 seconds early. Just
So what are you up to, Miss Cat?
What am I up to? Well, let's see. I've been recording all day for a variety show with my band Twisted Pine.
Oh
Coming
yeah.
up on Tuesday, May 5th. So we're pre-recording everything because we can't be in the same room. So
Yep.
it'll be like one of those, and then we'll speak live. And then, but yeah, other than that, I was just hanging out, enjoying the show, had a glass of wine.
Yeah.
It's a nice way to watch music.
Yeah. So this is the first one. We're gonna do this every week on Tuesday at 9:00 until we
Cool.
until we get tired of it. So.
I dig it. I think it's a great way to spend Tuesday night.
Yeah. Well, it's not all night. How long do you want to go, Mr. Ben? That's a question.
I'm down for whatever.
Yep.
Oh, hey, that's me. No, he said Mr. All right, cool. Well, normally we would go a half hour if Brad wants to play or something. I also have, since they can't play together, I have a special second surprise that I can pop up at any
Oh,
time.
more surprises?
That if you want to end with something.
I don't know if I can handle it. Ah!
It's not as cool of a surprise, but you know what? I'm just gonna bring it on, and I'm gonna mute everybody, and we can all. Doug, turn to your computer, so you
Turn to
can
my
see what's
computer.
going
All
on.
right.
All right, ready?
I'm ready.
So since they can't be together, let's hear the last song off of their album.
So this last song actually closes our record. This
Can
is a
you
song
hear
that's
it?
the only one that's not written by us, actually.
Yeah, we
This is
can
one
hear
that
it.
was
You
written
can
by
hear it,
two
okay.
friends of mine, and we just loved it so much that we thought we should make a little duet out of this. This is called Sugar Baby.
Oh no! All right, here we go.
Oh no. Oh wow! Look at that.
Do you guys like watching yourselves, or am I torturing you?
I mean, if other people are into it, that's great.
All right.
Depends on how we did.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the video. We'll come back to everybody in a second.
Alrighty then.
That was
that
incredible.
Was a good time.
That was
Thank
incredible.
you.
You guys are awesome.
That was a
Complete with the 1970s light show behind you.
I know, I love that.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
We're actually
Oh,
supposed
Debbie,
to
love you
play
too.
that. Yeah, hi Debbie.
Mike
Love
and
you.
Debbie.
But yeah, we're actually supposed to play that festival again this year in June. If it happens.
Oh, I wouldn't hold your breath on that one.
Yeah.
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 Well,
But if anybody wants to show the Rose Arts Festival some love on Facebook, you should give them a like, because usually the festival is great, and if they can have it this year, it'll be awesome, but I won't expect it to happen, but I just thought I'd mention it.
I don't think, and not that I know, I don't think any large music things happen until fall. I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
probably. Well, all right. Brad, would you like to play us out?
Yeah,
And,
absolutely.
well, let's first, Kat, since we have you here, where can people find your music together and with your band and everything like that? Where can people find you? If
Oh,
they want
yeah. So for the duo, you can find our music on catbradband.com, and we'll have our album there for sale or for streaming. And then for my other project, Twisted Pine, you can find our music on twistedpineband.com. And yeah, that's about it.
Cool
Cool.
beans.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys, for coming by.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, thanks for asking me.
Yeah.
It was great to hear Brad.
We could have had you both on the whole time. I didn't even think about it. That's very. I apologize.
Next time.
Yeah, next
Yeah.
time. That'll be great.
Definitely. All right. Brad and Doug, I'll let you guys take it out. And
All right.
thank you very much.
Thanks everybody for watching. Brad's gonna take us out, and I'll see you soon. I'll be back next week. I don't know who yet, but I'll find someone.
Well, I'm honored to be the first person for this streaming Doug open mic. Thanks for having me on here, Doug and Ben, and thanks, Kat, for gracing us with your presence. It's always good to see you, even if it has to be a video chat. So this last song is gonna be on my upcoming record. This is another one from the same time period. By the way, if you all like what you're hearing, stay tuned. You can check out any of my existing music at my website, bradbenskomusic.com. That's, if you look at my Venmo and you take the LEY and the dash out, Brad Bensko, and then you add music to it and then a .com, you'll get to the website.
That was pretty complicated.
Isn't that beautiful? Wow, he's quick. So you can find my existing music there and check out this week, because I'm going to have a couple of new songs coming out, and you can find it on the website. Just click music, and it'll take you right to my Bandcamp site, where you can find those new songs that are coming out. So stay tuned for that. This last song is called Trisha. Trisha, give it away, oh baby. You've been running around. I know it's the day. Oh, take a minute and think. Maybe it was never meant to be. Oh, I would tell you, but it's plain to see, baby. I don't understand it now. Oh, maybe I am a fool, you see, wrapped up in my own misery. Oh, Trisha, I know it's today. Oh, please stay. Baby, stop and think it over. Oh, look how silly you sound when you go and say, oh, I'm gonna make it someday. Settle down and find yourself a good hand. It's when you've done everything you can, baby. I don't understand it now. Oh, maybe I am a fool, you see, wrapped up in my own misery. Oh, Trisha, I know it's today. Oh, please stay. Maybe it was never meant to be. Oh, I will tell you, but it's plain to see, baby. I don't understand it now. Oh, maybe I am a fool, you see, wrapped up in my own misery. Oh, Trisha, I know it's today. Oh, please stay. Oh, please stay. Oh, please stay. Thank you all so much for tuning in.